welcome back to PowerWash Simulator, part 2. Yeah. Um, so, it was interesting. I went to work today, as usual, but I got sent back because someone cut the power line, or the pipe, the main pipe to the water. Did I say power line? Water line. Water line, yeah. So there was no running tap water in the entire restaurant. So they sent me home. And now I'm just gonna stream. Park Warden. Muckingham Recreation Ground. Dirt Finder. I've got a frankly ridiculous situation on my hand. You see, some of the local children have been coming down with a curious and unsightly form of dermatitis, and if you fretful folk have been putting it down to the condition of the recreational facilities. It's all nonsense, of course, but if we could just humor them and give the whole thing a hose, thorough hose down, I would be most grateful. Come. Oh, Maniac! Thank you for a year's worth of tier 2 sub. How are ya? Oh, well, there goes my sleep. What do you mean? Go to sleep, Pretzel. It's nap time. It's nap time. Thank you, Pretzel, for the 9 months of tier 1 sub. Arigato. The night is still young. You're a flower, yes. But yeah, so we're just gonna be vibing today since I didn't go to work. Instead, I went to my friend's house and I defluffed her dog. Man, that dog had so much, like coat shedding on her that was still attached to her body. After I defluffed her, it was enough to create another little mini dog. I did try out this game. Oh, how did you like it, Maniac? Sorry about cutting the water. I figured you were working too much. Matt! It was you? You cut the power? I knew it was one of y'all. I had a funny feeling. I see how it is. I couldn't. I was like, enough koi needs a break. Thumbs up. Well, don't encourage it. If it happens again, I'm gonna be super sus. Not bad. Good game to become a perfectionist. Oh, what are you talking about? That's totally not why I'm addicted. If you see a man running away with big scissors, it wasn't me. How did you cut the pipeline with scissors? Really big scissors. Okay. Perfect. Oh my goodness. It still hasn't even gone up in percent. This is concerning. Oh gosh, this is gonna take a long time. I briefly started this one, but a friend wanted me to play Destiny with him. Ah, I see. Oh wait, so you've already like pretty much did everything that I did. Dang. I feel like I've missed a lot. I've been gone so long, just working nonstop. I don't even know what's going on with any of you. It's so sad. I hope everyone's doing okay. Hi, Pyro! Hello. I did the motorcycle after the first house. Oh, I did the motorcycle first, then the house. Well, Koi, I'll update you. I've been working. Same. I've been working too. Except for today. Today was a pleasant surprise. I went for a drive with my friend and we went. Okay, so we first went to go get chicken and waffles. Super good. Super yummy chicken and waffles. Um, and then we went to. Where did we go? That sounds tasty. Yeah, yeah. After that, we went for a drive. Oh no, no, we went to a cake decorating store to buy some green dye, green candy, like food coloring, because St. Patrick's Day is coming up soon, and my friend needed it for work, because I guess they dye their beer there green. They like add a drop of food coloring to the beer to make it green. I don't know. I don't go out drinking for St. Patrick's Day, so I don't know if that's a common practice or not, but well, I guess I meant backyard, then motorcycle, then hopped to the playground because I wanted the money to upgrade the power washer. Ah, I see, I see. That's a cute emote. Booty shake, booty shake. Yes. Have you guys ever had green beer, like, for St. Patrick's Day? Green beer. It's like, it sounds weird. Ooh, RGB booty shake. But yeah, so after we got the green food coloring, um, we went to this place that sold bundt cakes. So we got these white chocolate raspberry bundt cakes with cream cheese frosting. That was good. That was super good. Um, and then we went to a boba shop. I got a mango smoothie, and then my friend got a milk tea. We're being fatties, essentially. Ah, okay, maniac. I'm safe. Ooh. I don't know what that does, but nice. I'm gonna secretly stream on like some ungodly hour of the day to break everyone's streak. Hmm? Why are you so grumpy? What happened? Don't you dare. What are you gonna do about it? You didn't give me a choice about working today. Oh, wrong direction. Crap. It's just been the constant grind of working and then hanging out with people, and I just knock out every time I get home. So it's nice to be able to just be in my room, play games, and chat with you all. Hello, Alistair. Hola, buenas tardes. Hola. Me llamo Koi. Mi español es muy mal. Lo siento. Dio! Watashi no suma! Yes, I am resting well. I had a good day. I was telling you about how I got chicken and waffles. I had a white chocolate raspberry bund cake and some mango smoothies. It was a great day. Yes, it was super yummy. They also have this because that place that we got the chicken and waffles is just a waffle house, and they sell sweet and savory waffles. So they have this breakfast waffle sandwich, which is eggs, bacon, and I think avocado. And then they had one where it's just like an avocado toast, but instead of a toast, it was a waffle. Okay. Okay. Nihante is it? What? Someone translate that. Yeah, it's like a waffle house. They have really nice sweet waffles too. Big sad. It's okay. You just have to come over and I'll. Well, we have French Connect. What's that? Which is that but crepes. Oh, we have crepe places too. But honestly, I much rather make crepes at home. But that's just me. Oh, yes, this game is very relaxing. You can't make them for the life of you? Nah, I got you. I can teach you, Zio. So, all you do... Just kidding. It's not too bad. You just have to make sure that you don't, what's it called? Overmix. Don't overmix the batter and make sure that it's not too cold because you want the melted butter to stay melted. Actually, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. In general, pancakes and like crepes and stuff, you don't want to overmix it. But that doesn't mean you want like just chunks of unmixed flour in it. Like, let's not overdo it. Yeah. So back to the work story, because when I first showed up, they were like gonna try to run the business without running water, But then they immediately started to realize that they couldn't. But one of the managers was like, okay, Koi, we're gonna tell customers that I'm sorry if like, but our bathrooms are not working. Because at first they're like, oh, it's not a big deal. We'll just close the bathrooms. But then they realize, oh, we can't serve them water. We can't serve them drinks. We can't serve them soup. We can't serve nothing. And they're like, okay, yeah, go home. And it's the same feeling when the like power or the water goes out at your place, right? You're like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Then you realize how much you rely on everything to have either power, gas, or water. Bro, they really wanted that money. Me too. I really wanted the money from that shift. It's not like I'm like, woo! Kind of, but then also kind of not. It's a mixed feeling. Which one's dirty? There we go. Get the rim. Just clean it real good. And then, oh, there we go. And then this. Okay, there we go. Can I go in the middle of this? Oh, okay. Oh, this is filthy down here. Filthy! Whoa. Can't really tell what I'm doing, though. Okay, Zio, have a good day at work. Take care. Thank you for dropping by. But yes, today's just gonna be a chill clean until I feel like I need to fall asleep. Oh yeah, but back to what I did at my friend's house. I Oh, bye-bye, Leo. I defluffed her dog, the corgi. That took me a good, I'd say hour. She had a bunch of loose fluff from her shedding, her seasonal shedding. I don't like dog hair. Seeing it on my clothes makes me kind of go crazy. You better sleep on time? I will sleep on time. I don't have the energy to stay up late anymore. I really don't. It's like when it creeps towards 10 or 11, I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep. I'm turning into a normie. A regular working class citizen. It's disgusting.
Hello there.
Hello there. Oh, I was thinking about adding a channel point redeem that would just say first. How do you feel about that? It'd be only redeemable once per stream, and whoever redeems it first. It's totally not a ploy to make you waste your channel points, but hell yeah, let's go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. Stop. We're vibing. We're enjoying our time. Plus, no, no, no. They're not up to snuff. They're not. No, Dark, please stop. No, no. Come on. We're all having fun. It's a relaxing stream. Like, listen to the power washer do its job. You don't want to interrupt that. No, no. Hey, Ice Cube. No, you don't wanna mess with this experience. It's great. The people on YouTube are going to be like, yeah, this is superior. I've been getting interesting amount of traffics with PowerWash Simulator on my YouTube channel. Do you think people use it to fall asleep? Maybe. No, thanks, Dark. Missed everyone too. I really miss the D&D sessions. I'm really upset. But hopefully I'll get everything situated soon. But I need the time, otherwise I'm gonna go crazy. Banana. Bonkers. You'll have a surprise when you come back. I don't like the sound of that. When the DM tells you that they have a surprise for you when you come back to the campaign. Sus. What do you mean? You know what I mean. That's sus. It's gonna be like, you have an extra appendage. Or, your character has died. No! No! I'm sorry! I'm sorry, don't take it away! I don't know what it is, but don't do it, Dark. I'm sorry, I was just joking. No! Don't give it to Bubbly! I don't know what it is, but he's gonna ruin it. Stop! He's gonna use it to murder someone and you know it. I've been good. I deserve said present, please. Please. Don't do me dirty like this. I will complain in the D&D shitpost channel. I'll complain. Koi, you should ask for a deck of many things. A deck of many things? What kind of item is that? A good one? Why does that sound very sus? You're being sus. Dark would hate it. No, fuck off, lol. Wait, what is it? What is a deck of many things? Is it just like a deck of random things and you draw one and you get something? I would like my campaign to continue, not end. Huh? I'll read the whole thing to you one day in voice call. Let's go. It does a lot. I see. So, do any of you guys actually celebrate St. Patrick's Day, or is it just another day for you guys? For me, it's just another day. If anything, I just see a little bit more green than usual, and that's about it. St. Patrick's Day? I don't know. Some holiday that has... You don't really know what the holiday is about. I just know it's like leprechauns, four-leaf clovers, you have to wear green, or it's bad luck, or people punch you, or something along the lines of that. I think I'm explaining it entirely incorrectly, but that's my bare minimum understanding. Oh, pinch? Is it pinch or punch? I guess those are two very different things, even though it's one letter off. It's pinch? Oh, okay. Why did I think it was punch? Imagine sucker punching someone not wearing green. I mean, similar enough, right? This thing was yellow. Oh my goodness. This pole was supposed to be yellow. How sad. Ah, this is so therapeutic. Oh, I also went on a cleaning, like, frenzy at my friend's place because of all the dog fur. I couldn't help it. I'm like, where's your vacuum? Where are the rags? Where are your cleaning chemicals? Like, where is everything? I need to clean. She kept yelling at me to stop, but I'm like, I can't stop. I see too much dog hair everywhere. I need to clean it. And tomorrow morning, I'm gonna go equip myself with a lint roller and lint roll the outfit that I wore to her place for maybe several hours. Oh, you're so dirty. But do you guys know what St. Patrick's Day actually is? Or is my explanation sufficient? The day you wear green and you punch people. Google is a wonderful thing. I should have wrote that as one of my like headliners for an essay. Google is a wonderful thing. It told me. But nowadays kids just use what's that one AI generated text thing? Chat GPT GPT? Man, imagine having that back in our like schooling days. Right? The 20-page essay on the Renaissance, and then like 10 minutes later, it's already done. Oh, hello, Diamond. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh, dear raid. Cute. Hello, hello. How was your stream? Let's see. It was SO. Diamond. Here. Shit. Is that the is that Oh, you got it before me. Lol. Thank you for the follows. What stream were you guys doing? Or what stream were you coming from? Were you playing PowerWash Simulator? Oh, thank you. Hello. Was streaming some PowerWash. Ah, nice. What were you cleaning? Did you just start, or are you a veteran that's like near complete? Oh my. Currently, I'm trying to wash this playhouse, but holy, it's so dirty. It is so dirty. I can't imagine what these children's clothes would look like after being uh, at this playground for even maybe 10 minutes. You can kind of see where the kids, like, oh, maybe not. It doesn't even look like the kids went down this slide. It looked like this, maybe. Like, it's, like, only kind of clean in the center. Well, I hope you had a lovely stream. What has compelled you to raid me? I'm just curious. Are you a VTuber? Let's see. Yeah, did the Tomb Raider special and some of the Final Fantasy one. It was pretty fun. Yeah, someone sent me the link about that DLC, and it was so like just random for them to collab with the with the FF14 like stuff. Or well, not 14 specifically, I don't think. So, yeah. Rated you since your model was cute, plus your voice is really nice. Oh, thank you. This is my art, and I also rigged her myself. Mm-mm. I am a do-it-yourself VTuber. It's a lot of pain for someone who doesn't do any digital art. Oh, thank you. I'm just really stubborn. Too stubborn and poor. I was like, okay, I can't afford to pay someone to make it. So how do I do this? And Pretzel over here was very concerned about the entire process. Dare I say doubt me? Even doubted. Doubted that it would even work out. Pretzel? You punk? I'm just teasing though. I also doubted myself throughout the entire process. I would occasionally just lie down in my bed like, what am I doing? Why did I choose this? Art is pain. The only payoff is towards the end when you're completely done. Well, that's true though. He won't even be like, those girlfriends or wives who have like two different cakes. One's like, oh, it's okay, you'll do it you'll get it next time. And then they'll have a different one that says, congratulations, you did it. Never doubted you for a second. They'll be like, oh shit, I showed you the wrong cake. I never got a cake request like that back at the bakery, though. That would have been kind of fun. Oh, okay. Thank you for the raid once again, and enjoy your walk with your doggo. Yes, thank you. And I'll definitely have to check out your stream and channel as well.
Bruh.
Bruh. Bruh what? Bruh. What? Why? Why you do bruh? Why you bruh me? Oh, you're just making sure it works. How would it... There's nothing broken on my streams, okay? Everything works as intended. I feel ridiculous saying that. Oof. Yes, burn them channel points. Burn them, I say. What was I talking about before the raid? Oh, damn it. I completely forgot. It's okay though. What else did I do today? I ate a lot of good food. I defluffed my friend's corgi. Didn't go to work because some maniac cut the line, aka the Man of Steel over here. Sabotaging my workplace just so that I can start streaming again. Talk about crazed friend. Oh, my friend told me a story where she was going to her boyfriend's parents' house to bring one of the dogs because the mom wanted to see that dog specifically, and she was driving on the freeway. And this dog, um, uh, she's a handful. She's not very smart. She's a French bulldog, and she looks super dorky, but then also her smile is just, it's something that you can't hate. It's just like one of those dorky looks, it's like, "Ah, you're stupid, but I love you." I missed the streams. Which streams? Anyways, this dorky dog sat in her lap while she was driving, stared at her, and then proceeded to pee on her. So she had to go greet her boyfriend's mom in, in pee-covered pants. And she didn't have a change of clothes, and it wasn't like this place was like a short drive either, so she couldn't like drive back. Reeking of urine. Yeah, yeah. And she's like, this dumb dog. And the thing is, the mom spent more time just talking with her. She didn't even notice that the dog was there, so she technically brought the dog for no reason. It was so sad. But yes, this dog, she's very, very special. Yep. The car definitely needs to wash. Because she also barfed. Thankfully not on her lap, but she did barf. My friend needs the assistance of the PowerWash service. You know, maybe that will be the next stream. I'm gonna go buy a power washer and wash out her car. I'll wear a dorky mask to cover my face. Maybe I can borrow one of the masks from work. Which mask should I steal? I mean, borrow. The Minion, the SpongeBob. There's a Grinch mask. There's a Santa Claus mask. There's like this random dog, like a bulldog mask with like shades. What else? I always wear the marshmallow mask. Oh, there's like the Minecraft Steve mask. Oh, there's a panda mask. There's a regular teddy bear mask, but some of these are really hard to see out of. Like, really hard to see out of, so don't I don't wear them because I'm clumsy as is, and I don't need to trip or run into something. Especially since it's just a bunch of people in the service area, the serving area, where they're either carrying loaded trays of food or drinks, or customers who are either drunk or just super cramped in their seating area as is. Make sure to pressure wash the radio. I think some pee got on there too. Okay. I'll power wash the interior, exterior, the engine, everything. Every nitty gritty detail. Oh, speaking of details, detailing, like car detailing videos are super satisfying. Though I think if I were to do that job, it would never end for me. I would spend too much time on one car, and then I'd be so burnt out by the end. Have you ever detailed a car, like truly, like how far into detail work have you ever gotten with your own personal oh my god, own personal vehicle? For me, I think it was just like maybe using cotton swabs to get into like some corners of my cup holders, and then um, the exterior, not too detailed. I think I was more concerned about the interior of my car. I detailed my old car one time. It took 8 hours. Oh my goodness. 8 hours. What exactly were you doing? And did it feel like a brand new car? Was it worth spending the 8 hours? I heard the detailers kind of charge like crazy amounts of money. I'm sure they're good at what they do, but I don't know if I need my car to be that clean. It felt cleaner than when I bought it. Oh, was it a used car? Or are you talking about a brand spanking new car? No. Used, yeah. Okay, I was gonna say. I need to clean my car again. It has dog hair. It smells like wet dog. It's not good. And I'm so tired of this rain. The rain needs to go away. Yes, it's ill. Oh, we complaining about rain, are we? Maybe. Are you gonna instantly make me feel bad for complaining about my rain? 'Cause your rain's probably much worse. But you see, we're not built to deal with rain here. So can't you just cut me some slack, you know? If it rains here, it's just like, oh, that's unusual. That's peculiar. And then our driving skills tank by like 100 points. Here's someone complaining about rain while I live in a rainforest. Yeah, yeah. But you guys are well adapted to it. Are you not? Yeah, yeah. So we're getting like gnarly potholes and road erosion. It's bad. It's real bad. And some of our oh my god, rivers. Some of our roads are turning into rivers. Like, what's going outside anymore? No. It's a hazard. It's too much of a risk. Like, when I'm sitting in my car listening to the rain, like, pitter-pattering against the ceiling, it's nice. But driving in it, having to walk out to my house or to my work, and it sucks. The worst feeling in the world is the feeling of wet shoes and socks. When your shoes feel like little mini cups that are holding cold, dank, nasty water. And then the squishing of your socks and your shoes, just the squelching. Ugh. Yep, nope, nope, nope. Can't do it. No can do. It hasn't rained in a week here. I'll take it back. Good. There's a comfy thought. There's a comfy thought. Just remember, everyone in the P and W has what feet? P and W? What's P and W? P and W. Pacific Northwest. Ah, okay. Gross. Gross. Nasty. You nasty. What's your favorite part of the playground? For me, it was the slings. Or like playing in the sand, honestly. Most of the slides that I interacted with when I was a kid were made out of metal, and unless you want to burn your tush off, I don't recommend. Metal slide in the peak of the summer heat. Yeah, no. What? Koi? Yes? What? You called? What did I do? You never knew that? I always knew that. That's how I used the corkscrew slide. Always. You thought it was just something to climb on? Oh, it's okay. You're special. Childhood ruined. Really? That's sad. Hmm. Hmm. This one? Maybe. Let's see. Corkscrew slide. No. It has a literal funky ladder, though. Missed opportunity. That was too loud, apparently. I need to be more quiet. Is it whispering time? If I don't whisper, my mother will snap my neck and send me to a new dimension. Hopefully I'll get reincarnated into one of those, like, isekai mangas. Preferably one about maybe gardening and living on a homestead with a bunch of OP monsters that listen to you like dogs. If I was reincarnated, could I become a hobbit? I see why not. That sounds fun too. Oh, I was talking to my friend earlier about how when we were going on our drive, everything was so green in like the scenery because of how much rain we've been getting lately, and it makes me just want to abandon it all and go live up in the mountains in the forest somewhere like a hobbit or something. Like a hobbit home, just in the woods. You know how nice that would be? And it's just like, yeah, nice for maybe the first week. Until you actually have to like fend for yourself and look for food, and then what about the internet? What about the power? I'm like, shh, don't ruin my dreams. Don't bring common sense into this until you get attacked by a bear. Nah, the bear will become my friend. Stop. Don't bring logic into my fantasies. Not nice. Don't burst my bubbles yet. I'll have my Disney-esque fantasy cabin-like life. It's it's gonna happen. Huh? You forgot something? Koi, did I show you the mountain blocking the sunset? I'm not sure. Oh, thank you for the Lord Pyro. Cute. Ugh. These stupid things are in the way. Oh, nice. Like the chink is super satisfying. I sent a DM to check out later. Ah, nice. I will. I will before I go to sleep. Part of me is kind of itching to play a Souls-like game, but then another part of me knows that I'll probably lose a lot of sleep if I start one. So we'll hold off on that one for now. I have still yet to decide what scary game to play on stream for the anniversary, though. Ah, ah. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I shall, right now, drink some water. Wow. But the anniversary is definitely creeping up on me real fast. We have like a month with all the work and just being busy. I just haven't had the time to really think it through. And I do want to attempt a Just Talk stream in the near-ish future. But I need proper preparations for that. Ugh. Okay, how do I get up? There we go. Ba, 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 ba. You're getting sleepy. You're going to fall asleep in my stream. You're starting to relax. All the energy is leaving your body. Close your eyes. Listen to the water. And put everyone to sleep so I can clean in peace. Hey, no. Did the monk work? Wait, hold on. Ah, give me a second. It didn't work. Hold on. Try now? Well, let's see. Ow. Well, it works now. Okay. Wait, it's my fault as manager. Let her do as she please. Excuse me? It's just because I forgot to connect it. That's all. Ow. Thanks, Star. Ow. Lord. We tested it. You don't need to keep doing it. Are you... Is there something going... Are you... Yeah, sure you do. Mm-hmm. I think 500 is too low. Dark can just spam that shit at me for a while. Ow. Koi, remember our drunk messages? Oh, what about the drunk messages? Absolutely no way to read those. Yeah, there is no way. I don't understand how we were communicating. I tried to read through it the morning after, and I'm just like, what on earth were we talking about? But we were talking for a while. Well, when I read it out loud, it's still no way. It doesn't matter, it's fine. Did someone get tic-tac-toe? No, they didn't. You can put a circle here, and then it becomes tic-tac-toe. What do these kids do in this playground for it to get so nasty? Muddy children playing on on the playground. It's gross. Grimy kids. I would like to think I was a clean kid growing up. I did have my tomboy-esque moments, but I hated being dirty. Feeling dirty stressed me out. But I wasn't as bad, like, as some kids who, like, if they're a little bit dirty, they'll, like, whine until an adult, like, cleans up after them. I know the instances where, like, hey, this activity is gonna get me really dirty, but it doesn't matter, I'll clean it up at the very end. But then it bothers me when children don't know the difference between, an outdoor activity where, like, playing in the mud and dirt is a different situation than just being generally dirty in the house and home. I don't like that. Like messy eaters. Like it's okay if you spill as long as you clean up after yourself. But the ones that are like, they eat something and they leave the wrapper somewhere. Or they drop food and they just walk away. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? That would really, really stress me out, especially when my families would have get-togethers with their friends and all their little baby children were left in my care. It was Koi, the babysitter. For several hours, all the adults would go drink and have fun. And I'm stressed out of my mind because as a kid that's only a few years older than these kids, I had no control over them. None. None whatsoever. Tink, tink, tink. Kids are menaces, yeah. So much grime everywhere. There we go. Yep. 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 Will I be able to clean this all tonight? Maybe. We're not even halfway there yet. I had a little bit of an intrusive thought. Have you ever seen those like fluffy like shoes that you're supposed to wear where it like technically cleans your hardwood floor while you're walking? Can't we just strap a bunch of those on the kids as they play so that they can, they can clean while simultaneously enjoying the playground? Is this considered clean? No. Let's see, what kind of crime do we still have? Quite a bit. I hope it's not going to be super picky about how much of this needs to be clean. Let's see. Welcome back. How was your drive home? Is it raining where you are, Maniac? I know my drive home today was kind of ugh because of the rain. Oh, it was sunny today. That's nice. I wish I could say that for myself. But no, it was not sunny. It was raining. Oh, you know what work should have done? They should have just collected the rainwater. Oh, that's gross. Never mind. Miso soup made from rainwater. All natural. A bit windy on my way to work, but on my way back was not too bad. Yesterday was pouring down rain all day. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's been raining almost every day this past week for us here. I was telling Matt earlier how much I'm tired of it. Like, I know we need the water because of the drought, but I'm so tired of walking and driving and working in said rainy conditions. Especially with the restaurant business. Business tanks when it's raining. Because no one wants to out. No one wants to go. No one wants to go out and eat when it's raining. Dark, you having fun with that? Hmm? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hmm. Probably too much, but yeah. No, no spin. Stop spinning. Ow. No spins. Not today. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Hmm. Here's another dirty bench. If not today, when? Later. Later when I feel generous. Later when I actually feel like making a fool out of myself. Okay, next time I won't announce it when I do it. What? You won't announce it before you do it? Why? Why must I suffer? For your amusement? You sickos. Is my company not enough? I miss your company. Oh, I'm sorry, Dark. You know, this Friday I'm off, so we can do stuff. We can play games. We can play more Raft or something. Or we can ruin our friendship in Among Us. Among Us. There we go. My bin's cleaned. You still have work Friday? Oh. Yeah. I have work all day on Saturdays and Sundays. I have stuff to do. And then next weekend, actually, I'll be gone. It's my grandma's birthday, and she wanted to go to the hot springs before her health deteriorates even further. So we'll be doing that for 3 days. So I'll be gone. Busy, 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 busy. But I can't, like, not go, right? Because it's my grandma. Drink night? Drink night when? Friday? St. Patrick's Day? We're gonna get lit. Shot, 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 shots, everybody! This playground's so nasty. He's so dirty. This is so satisfying. Just watching it all wash away. Like my dirty, like my thoughts. Just cleaning. I'm just gonna keep cleaning until all of you fall asleep. Okay? Deal? I think Pretzel already fell asleep. The relaxing cleaning stream. Cleanse the mind, cleanse the soul. Just You'll be awake for a while? Dang. I don't think I can out pace you. If that's the case, I'll probably fall asleep before you do. Oh, I've been extra bad. I haven't been going to the gym because I've just been so tired. I might even just put a pause on it for a bit. Because there's no point in paying for it if I'm not going consistently. Or it's either that, or I find the will to wake up early in the morning to exercise. But am I that dedicated? No, not really. Blep. Blep. Hi, Glitching. What's up, Mr. President? How are ya? El Presidente. How's school? You're not losing your mind yet? Are they thoroughly keeping your sanity intact? Phantom Sense developed more in a bad way. Music. Music, mommy, buh? Eh? What are you talking about? Let me out. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Do 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 do. Plop it down. Oh, this didn't. Eek. Okay, maybe this wasn't the answer. My gift sub to them literally just expired. And they sent that emote. Oh no. Oh, it was an emote. I'm like, what is that? Awkward. Time to resub. It's like, oh man, Glitching has gone insane. He's gone off the deep end. I wanna let me know pink as that goes. Clean the room. Clean up, clean up. Everybody do their share. Even though I'm doing this all by myself. None of you are doing your share. I'm just cleaning alone. All by my lonesome. I'm so lonely. I've got nobody to help me fucking clean this. All on my own. Ow. Started on the park again. Does it save your progress or do you have to completely start over? Phantom pain? The heck? Wait, how did you even discover this? Did someone smack you? I saved it? Okay, good. Because I don't know if I'll be able to finish this tonight. It's a big, 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 big project. When I was getting exposed to certain stimuli, still trying to figure out. Mama's name. Hi. How's you? That doesn't sound good. And they're all streaming at the same time and have to bounce back and forth now. Aww. Well, thank you for dropping by. Don't feel like you have to, like, really, like, stay around if you want to, like, hang out with your other friends. I'm totally fine with that. Yes, I love this game too. Oh yeah, no problem. I love talking about that kind of stuff. So have you, like, I don't know, made any new discoveries with that? It is very satisfying, this game. Oh, Snailey's love is limitless. So cute. You need to feel my love. I do. I do very much. And that's not good, glitching. You might want to, like... Well, I don't know. I feel like if you tell people, people are just gonna test it out. But then if you don't do people, someone might do it on accident. That's a tough spot to be in. They'll be like, no way, dude, and it's smack, and then you're like, I'm dying. I need stupid ladder. Pick it up. Put it down. Let's go. I haven't had time to work on it since then. My life is falling apart, but it's okay. Oh, that's not good, Snaily. I hope things get better for you soon. For everyone who's going through a tough time, you guys got this. You guys are cool and amazing and kick-ass, and there's a lot of people that care about you, and if you need help, don't be afraid to reach out. We all need help sometimes. Them kids are nasty. That's what I was wondering. They're mud children. And they came crawling out of the sewer system. Oh, I see. I was already here that. Just take care not to burn yourself out, Snaily. I'm good. I mean, I'm pretty much used to work. There's just some things going on in my life too that have been just maybe at the forefront of my concerns. And for the people that are dealing with the situation, my heart goes out to them, and I hope that they find themselves at a better place in their life soon. But because of that, I've been kind of preoccupied during my free times, making sure that said people are okay. But I am also properly taking care of myself, so it's not as bad on my end. That's okay. I'm mainly sorry to the person that's dealing with it. So I've just been on that whole mindset of if you need help, please reach out to people. Don't be afraid. You can't face the world alone, you know? No. Thank you, Steely. Yes. She very much lets me know how much, like, everything that's been going on, like, how much it's been helping her, and how much she appreciates it. She knows, and I'm very proud of her for making the effort to go towards a better direction. But it's hard. Life can be very hard sometimes, and there are days where you just don't want to be okay, right? I'm gonna take some time for myself this weekend to recover. This week has been all biz for me. I see. Yes, you need rest. Everyone needs rest. Yeah. Hence why I'm just patiently waiting and listening to her. Making sure, like, you know, at least she has things to eat. Stuff like that. Because the less stuff that she has to worry about, the more she can spend the energy to process what's going on. Huh? Right click holds the spray. Oh! Wait, how did you know I was holding it? Oh. Yeah. Some people do feel shame or guilt for feeling bad, but there's nothing wrong with that. It really isn't. It's a process. It's a process of healing and recognizing what's going on. Okay, bye, Sneely, for now. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your time. Yes. But the bottom line is, please take care of yourselves and be kind to yourself. Be generous with the amount of time you give to yourself to heal. And of course, that does not mean that you neglect yourself. Still do please try to, you know, do the daily needs, like fulfill the daily needs of your life. And then if it's even hard to do that, then definitely reach out to people to get help. I don't like cleaning the stupid ladder. There's so many different angles to look at. You know what? We're gonna skip that for now. And just clean the floor a bit again. We're at 60% though. Large blue floor. Oh, it tells you what you're looking at least. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes. The green floor. There it goes. It's extra grimy right here. What is all this? Mud? Tar? Well, tar I don't think would come off this easily. Grease? After spending all this time cleaning this playground, I don't think I want any kids to play on it. I just want it to be pristine. just memorialize it. Put it in a glass display box. Haunt all the neighborhood children. Like, it's been cleaned, you can't join, you can't come in anymore. You know how much it costs to clean this thing? Yeah, get your grubby hands off the playground. Do 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 do. We're gonna clean the green floor. Follow the green floor. Clean it all up. Clean it all up. Are the cleaners worth buying? Maniac, have you messed with any of the soaps? Or are they a scam? Seems like the soap cleans a bit better, but is it worth the cost of it? Because it's only, what, temporary, right? The soap eventually depletes. So it's like just saving on time for a bit. I don't know. Like, if I encounter something that I can't clean through just pressure washing, then I'll buy the soap. But I think I'm okay for now. Because there hasn't been anything that was, like, extremely difficult to wash. I wonder if they got the water working at work, or if I'm not gonna be able to work tomorrow too. How awkward is that? I feel bad for any of the customers that were planning to come in today for a birthday party. Being told, oh, sorry, our water's not working, so we're not in business. I wonder who even has that time and willpower to even go about creating or committing property damage against a business. Could it be an angry former employee or a grumpy entitled customer? Who knows? can't deal with entitled customers. There was this one grandma that came in, I think 2 days ago, and she was like, "You guys increased your prices again. Your rolls are also much smaller than before. I remember way back when the rolls were all like $2." I'm like, I don't think this business was open long enough for the food costs to be that low. I'm like, Grandma, like, what are you talking about? And then she finishes with, I just need to bitch about it, you know. I'm like, oh, so you know what you're doing, okay? Then why are you subjugating me to this? Oh, welcome back. What's the matter? And Grandma's like, I want my beef teriyaki medium rare. I'm like, we can't do that. That's a safety hazard. That's undercooked meat. Oh, you almost committed manslaughter? Oh, why? Why did Snaily turn to beef teriyaki? Yeah. She wanted her beef teriyaki cooked medium rare. I'm like, if you get food poisoning, that's not my fault. Lol. I'm horrible at Beat Saber. Yeah, beef teriyaki. He is actually pretty good, but I like when he suffers. Snails against dairy. Well then, how does Snaily feel about Salty from Tasty Art? Snail versus Salt. Let's go. Pour some salt on. No, that would hurt you so much. Unless you're a masochist, Snaily, is that what you're trying to tell me? Snort the salt? Snaily's a masochist. Snaily's a masochist. Wait, no. Oh. Yeah, Snaily. No, it's with love. It's all with love. No, Snaily. Snail against koi. No! I'm sorry, just snail against dairy. Please. I do not deserve this. I have too many people against me on this stream, as is in this community in general. I need you on my side. Please, don't leave me. I need the koi love. The people that will support me and not bully me. I need that side to grow. I can't, those stains look like heat. No, thanks, Maniac. Boop, 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 boop. Whee! No. Snail supporting koi. Snail murder for koi. For a second, I thought that said snail murder koi. I'm like, oh, that's kind of not what supporting koi looks like. Still commit war crimes for koi. Ah! So cute. You'll commit war crimes for me? Oh my goodness. What's cuter than that? What kind of war crimes are we talking about? Like subjugating dairy to really hard Beat Saber games? Snail start a nuclear war so that she can rule a world. I don't know if I want to rule the world though. I thought about it and I'm like, that sounds like a lot of work. And then everyone's problems and unhappiness stem from your rulership. That sounds like a pain. I can barely figure out what I want to eat for dinner every night. I don't think I'm fit to be a ruler. Snail usurp koi because she doesn't want the responsibility of world domination. Let's go. Thank you, Snaily. Okay, that's clean. Let's clean the bottom of these. Clean, clean. Oh, why this one not tink? Okay. That one's clean. That is not clean. Is it because I'm too short? The game's being heightest. Come on. Hmm? Hashtag you're welcome. Just wait. Those will be trending on Twitter by tomorrow. Okay. I don't even have Titter. Yeah, I barely use mine. I try, but then I'm not. It's hard to think about what to post about. Same dealio with Instagram. If I had more time, I'd just post more art stuff. But even then, the rate at which I create art is so slow. Art stuff. Yeah. There we go. Progress posts? Yeah, I do. I was doing it with Shu and Sui. And just my life routine lately has just been super stunted with how much free time I have. That's all. And then I much rather just stream a game just to relax and talk with you guys. Because I tend to fall into that trap of when I do art, I start brainstorming and researching like reference photos that I kind of go quiet. And I don't have that brain power nor energy when I'm just like got off at work or got home from just a long day. Yeah, I did. I rigged my own model. What's up? Do you have questions? No! No! It's called persistent and stubborn. Okay, and I will try my best to assist. Eh? Yeah? Okay. That's very admirable of you to try to figure it out on your own first. Oh. Oh no. How are you enjoying the live 2D experience though? Is it fun? I think it's super fascinating to see like my art move. Yeah, right? Um, there's also a Live 2D community Discord that you can join for like more hands-on response from more experienced individuals, or you can just snoop around to see what people are talking about. And also it's just inspiring to see what people post on their like work in progress channel and stuff. All the people there are very nice too. Oh no, no, I full on believe you can do it. But if you do plan on hiring someone, I also still recommend the Live 2D server. There's a bunch of people that post their like commissions and availabilities and stuff there. But don't give up just yet. I truly believe you can do it. If I was able to do it, I think anyone's able to do it. There's like some, like, teenagers in there that, like, rig better than I do. I do have a lot of faith in you. You have a lot of talent. In many things. Yeah, well, you're a super snail. A super amazing snail. Is very good at art. So do not sell yourself short. Also very good at singing. Ah. I'd re-download reality just to hear you sing again. Hmm? I worked for 18 hours straight yesterday, so it's also time factor, yeah. Fair. That's why I'm also like considering commissioning people for some of my art stuff now, because I don't really have the time for it, and if my main focus is making content, I can't be so stubborn to say that I'm going to do everything myself. Because I just simply can't. Oh, you deleted it too? Me too. It was just getting kind of weird. Plus, it wasn't as fulfilling as actually working on a platform like Twitch or YouTube. Definitely. I'm grateful for the people that I did come across, and the ones that still talk to me. But yeah, it's definitely gotten strange. These banana-looking, whatever these things are called. Are they horns? Spikes? Spikes? Spikes. Banana spikes. Yeah. They kind of remind me of those candied bananas that don't taste very good. My very first, like, homemade cupcakes are actually these alligator cupcakes that needed these bananas candies to make the claws or the alligator's limbs. And I went to the sweet factory to look for it, but for some reason all the sweet factories that I was going to are sold out of them. I don't know who's the maniac buying out all these nasty candies, but they're gone. The runts, yeah. But I only needed the banana one specifically. Fun fact? banana flavoring we used today came from a breed of bananas that no longer exists? Oh, really? Bananas are all clones of each other. So if one gets a disease, they all do, and they can get wiped out. Oh, I know that. Like, the bananas, like if we mess up, we might lose the banana forever kind of thing. I didn't know about the flavoring thing. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. That's cool. Kind of sad. Who fucked up? They eradicated a strain of bananas. Did, also, did you know artificial grape flavor isn't actually flavored after grapes? Oh, what is it flavored after? And also, why do you know this information? It was just their first experimental flavor, and they tried it, and they were like, it kind of tastes like grape. Oh no. So they called it grape. These potatoes. Asians obviously did a better job later on, but yeah, American artificial grape flavor isn't really anything that's why it tastes soft. I see. Potatoes sound good. Potatoes. Potato flavored candy. You're weird, Dark. My grandmother was a chemist. Oh, okay. Ow! No, Dar! You're weird. You're a punk. You're a bully. Bully me with your channel points. How dare. Bully. You are a bully. I'm not asking you to bully me. I'm telling you you're a bully. Oh, snail against dark? Question mark. I can be a real one if you're gonna call me one. Oh no 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 no! Sorry 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 sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm stupid. You're not a bully. You're a saint. You're you're so nice. How dare? How dare anyone think you're a bully? Yeah. Thank you. Have fun. I don't want my pimples bouncing around. Lol. Well, I don't think we have much of a choice. There might be another issue going on. If that is happening. Oh, what kind of issue? I kind of do have some struggles with skin like care in the sense of depending on what season it is, I break out hardcore. I hate it. I hate my skin. Can we trade? Can someone trade skins with me? My skin occasionally peels like a mother trucker, but other than that, I mean, it, it's it's it, it's not too bad, you know. So trades, yeah, tradesies. Ow. Don't come back. I'm just kidding. Please do come back. Enjoy your food. Hopefully they didn't hear me. Oh, yes. Everyone here stuck with me. Oh, thank you for the posture check and for the hydrate. I shall hydrate. Keep drinking water now. I actually remembered to bring water for once. Ooh, chink. Clean. Oh, it's so clean. And this is so dirty. Ah. Relaxation. Brain's empty. I wonder how much of a workout this would be if they had like a VR version of this. So you'd technically have to like duck and crouch and bend over underneath all this infrastructure yourself. Instead of just tapping the control button to crouch. Actually, E. Oh, I'm dumb. I could be using this the entire time, but I haven't. I'm stupid! Oh my god! Someone help me. Okay. Power washer. Medium. Let's get medium. No, that's not what I want. Equipment. Uh, I don't know. Let's see. E. Um. Okay, and then this and this. Okay. Whoa! Look at the cleaning power. Going a bit faster. Wow. The power of money. Okay, on the other side. Choo choo. Still not clean. What part of it is dirty? There it goes. So powerful. I'm back, and how many times do I need to tell you that you're stuck with me? Oh, I know. I know I can't escape. Just kidding. But you're also stuck with me too. It's not a one-way thing. Did you realize this? Yeah, what do you mean it's one way? Can you feel it, man? But it's not. Nope. You're stuck with me too. There's no escaping. There's no escaping the manager role either. You're stuck. You've already abandoned me? What? What are you talking about? When? I have not abandoned anyone. What are you talking about? I'm here, aren't I? I've just been working. Yes, I may not go on VR chat as often anymore, but I still exist. Okay, fair. Ow. I'm sorry. Welcome back. What kind of crimes have I committed? The crime of not hanging out with Dark. And there's no one that you need to get rid of because of that. You cannot get rid of Dark. You committed all the crimes. The crime of making me feel bad because I'm out making money. Yeah. Dark is needy. Aren't we all? We're very needy. Whoa. He's so powerful. You can feel the cleaning power. You need constant love and attention or you'll die. Nah, you'll be okay. And if it, oh my gosh, what if guys could adjust the spray settings like on a power washer, and when they do things, they accidentally just blast through. Huh? Snaily, you okay? Um, um, um. Oh, this roof is so dirty, guys. Very, yeah, yep. The roof is super dirty. Look at that. Look at all the stains. I wonder how I got up there. I guess the playground bully dipped a kid in mud and started wiping him on the ceiling. Yes. Mhm. No, the roof is clean now. Very clean. See? Look. Cleansing, cleaning. Nothing wrong with the roof no more. Clean. Must clean this playground. How long have you been working on this park? You know you've got 5 more jobs today, right? Wait, 5 more jobs? Eh? When? No. I... I just have this one. And once I'm finished with this one, I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna go to bed, yeah? The roof is a clean, clean boy, okay? No, obviously there's a bunch of rabbit dollars that just start rubbing their shit all over. Oh no. Okay. There's that one. That one. Okay. Yeah. And this. This is the smallest location with that with an attitude like that. I don't know if we can keep you on the payroll. Wait, you gonna fire me? Oh, what's this crunchy sound? Yeah, I don't like the physics on it either. It's wonky. Ah. Get up. Oh, Dark, you don't remember? You got super drunk last night and you climbed up on the roof and you puked. And went bleh. Yep. Please don't tell me I don't remember things so much. You need to face the truth, Dark. Drunk Dark is a menace. I don't claim Drunk Dark. I don't claim Drunk Koi either. Well, you guys won't let me not claim her. So, you can't not claim Drunk Dark. It's only fair. Yes, okay. Roof's clean. Ugh. Here's another roof. Ah, drinking. Drinking is great. No, don't fall. Stop it. You're gonna be doing some of that for the next 2-3 days? What do you mean? Drinking? Ah, just careful not to harm your health. I know you know your limits. Murder. Oh, drinking. Snaily is on a different wavelength than us. Currently. Oh, I don't claim not to be a maniac. I'm just saying that at the moment, you're not sharing the same ideas, is all. Ugh. No. 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 What? Yeah, I'm almost done. Are you almost done too, Maniac? Oopsie daisy. sleep. You should get some rest, Neely. Where's the dirt? Good night. Sleep well. Ow. Now let's see what I'm missing. Large bridge. Slats, large bridge, slats. These? It's not those. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Large. Gosh, there's two more slots. Sidecar. Side guard. Okay. Side guard. Rail. Side guard rail. This one? Climbing. Oh, what is that? Side guard. No. Side. Oh, okay, well there's that. Tower. Okay, there's that. There's that one. That's not a tower. Roof tower. Do you see the orange? Anywhere? Orange. Tire. Oh, this one. Tower. Trim. Tower roof. Roof. Oh. The trim is the bottom one, so. Let's see. Which one is it? There! Oh, oh, oh! We did it! Yay! Okay. Thank you. Look at me. Ah ha ha ha. Super job on the playground, Dirt Finder. Looking at it now, I'll admit there there may have been an odd fleck of dirt here and there. What do you mean? And aren't there just so many colors in this world? Too many, perhaps. Anyway, you got those bleeding warts off my back, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Is this a Dirt Finder General? I got your details. Blah blah blah. Did you hear that the mayor's cat? You.
Power.
That scared me. Thank you, Dark, for the power. Ulysses is missing. The whole town's on the lookout for him in time for the festival. He won't have spring till he's put that hat on. To be honest, if I had to wear that hat, I'd go missing. Dot gave you details to a colleague who needs a hand with her new place in the suburbs. It's the old death place, so I hope you don't get spooked easily. They wouldn't add horror elements to this game now, would they? I still wonder why they use this fancy pants shock absorbing rubber compound for the playground flooring and not good old fashioned creosote? Creosote? Ow. That was loud. That was very loud. Okay. Something cheap, blah 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 blah. Super blah blah blah. Okay, we're done. And now if I go career mode, just a golf cart and a detached house. Okay, well, since I'm gonna end it here, let's go find someone to raid. Actually, I'm gonna just search on my phone. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Let's go raid blah 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 blah. Yes. uh, raid Soul Legendary. Yes. Oh. Bum 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Bye bye. Thank you for hanging out with me, and have a good night, everyone.